What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polo Vision, and today we're diving into a topic that can literally change the course of your life: how to become more disciplined in your 20s. Your 20s are a wild ride, full of opportunities, challenges, and let's be honest, a lot of distractions. But if you can master discipline now, you'll set yourself up for success in every area of your life. So let's get into the 5 ways you can become more disciplined starting today. The first step to becoming more disciplined is knowing exactly what you're working towards. Vague goals like get fit or save money won't cut it. Instead, set clear, concise, and achievable goals. For example, instead of saying I want to read more, try I want to read 1 book per month. Or instead of saying I want to save money, say I'll save $200 every month for the next year. Now, why does this work? Clear goals, they give you direction and make it easier for you to track your progress. When you know what you're aiming for, it's much easier to stay disciplined and motivated. Personally, I'm into fitness and working out, but it wasn't always like that. At first, I struggled to build the habit of working out consistently. I also had a whole bunch of bad habits that I would indulge in, which made my progression even slower. To build this habit of working out, before 2020, I would go to the gym here and there, get in a good workout, but then eat like shit and drink alcohol often, so I wasn't really getting anywhere. During the lockdown, the gyms were closed, but I took it upon myself to go to the park every day and practice my pull-up movement. The goal I set was I wanted to be able to do 10 reps of pull-ups in a row without stopping. At first, I could barely do one, but this clear and concise goal allowed me to focus on just going to the park every single day and practicing my pull-up. Eventually, over the course of 1 to 2 months, I was able to do 10 reps in a row. But what happened after that is I actually upped my intensity, going for way more reps, and I ended up doing like 15 reps in a row, and most days doing 50 to 100 reps split into 5 to 10 sets of about 10 reps. This mini journey strengthened my mindset as well as taught me that I can set a clear and concise goal for anything. And if I do the work, then the goal will eventually be attained. Number 2, build consistent routines. Discipline isn't just about willpower, it's about habits. And the best way to build good habits is by creating routines. Start small. Pick one thing you want to improve, like waking up earlier, working out, or studying, and then make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Consistency is the key here. Even if you start with just 10 minutes a day, doing it every day will build momentum. The momentum will compound over time, and then you'll see some serious progress over a course of a long enough period of time. Let's say give yourself at least 3 to 6 months before you see any noticeable difference. Another tip I can give you guys is habit stacking. This is when you attach your new habit to something that you already do. So for example, personally, after brushing my teeth in the morning, I spend 20 minutes meditating and stretching. This is an easy hack to building habits. Number 3, learning to say no. Now, this one's tough, especially in your 20s when FOMO is real. But being disciplined means protecting your time and your energy. You don't have to accept every invitation or agree to every favor. If something doesn't align with your goals or values, it's okay to say no. Remember, every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that matters. Next time you're invited out but need to study or work on a project, politely decline. Use that time to invest in yourself. I've struggled with saying no throughout most of my 20s. I just couldn't get myself to do it. Every outing, every favor, everything, man. It was terrible because although sometimes I would enjoy going out or helping my friends, I was really stretching myself thin sometimes and almost was never able to work on my goals and aspirations. And that's the thing about not being able to say no. You really put yourself last by being unable to say no. Now, who cares what people think or if they catch feelings because you said no? At the end of the day, you're going to regret it more if you never achieve the things you set out to achieve, and nobody truly cares about that except yourself. Number 4, embrace failure and learn from it. Let's be real, nobody is perfectly disciplined all the time. You're going to slip up. The key is not to beat yourself up, but to learn from your mistakes. When you miss a workout or overspend, don't quit. Reflect on what happened, adjust your approach, and get back on track. Discipline is a muscle, and every setback is a chance to make it stronger. Nobody is perfect, and perfection isn't something we should strive for. It's practice. We should strive to practice because practice creates improvement, and that's what we're aiming for in life. The path to success is never linear. It's always going to have dips and spikes, but generally over a long enough period of time, the line will go up towards success. Now, every successful person has failed multiple times before they had their breakthrough moment, and that's what we need to emulate. Failing quick in our 20s and then being able to learn from it and thrive forward. Number 5, track your progress and celebrate your wins. You can't improve what you don't measure. Keep track of your habits, goals, and progress. This could be with a journal, an app, or even a simple checklist. I use an app called Habit Share to track my desired habits. Habits such as waking up, sleeping on time, working out, reading, doing my daily tasks, etc., etc. Now, I recommend you guys use a habit tracking app. It doesn't have to be the one I use, and it doesn't even have to be an app. If you're a little old school, you can write it down as well. The point is to track your habits so then you can keep yourself accountable. And don't forget to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Finished your first week of workouts? Treat yourself to your favorite smoothie. Hit your savings goal? Celebrate with a movie night. Now, just don't go too crazy with the celebrations to the point where you destroy your progress or revert back to your old ways. Recognizing your progress keeps you motivated and makes discipline feel rewarding, not punishing. So, let's recap all the 5 ways to become more disciplined in your 20s. Number 1, you're setting clear and achievable goals. 2, we're building consistent routines. 3, we're learning how to say no. 4, we're embracing failure and learning from it. And 5, tracking your progress and celebrating those wins. Remember, discipline is not about being perfect. It's about making small, consistent choices that add up over time. Start with one tip from today's video and build from there. If you guys found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your own discipline tips in the comments below. What's one area you guys want to get more disciplined in this year? As for always, thanks for watching and stay frosty, my friends.